my seekers of wisdom. Welcome to Chronicles of 1900. It's an inspirational podcast by Abraham Sunday, and it's good to have you here. It's good to talk about some of the things that you share on a daily basis to give us some insight and experience as well. So today I'm going to be talking about a continuation of monetizing your idea. And what I'm talking about today is what I've shared in the course of the week with some men as well in some of the places I've ministered. So the question is, if I have like 1,000 or 500, or maybe I'm able to save 10,000, how do I use this 10,000 or 5,000 to make some money? Now, in order to monetize your idea, it doesn't have to be really you that will do it. Now, there are what we call passive income and active income. Passive income is where you find a way to invest your money and your money works for you and you get some income in without you working, right? Active income, you are working as a shareholder, active shareholder that comes in there. You're working, you're doing the job, But the truth of the matter is passive income is quite popular everywhere. Now, if you look at some convenience stores around you, you might not know who owns it, like the Premier Inn beside the house, the little Tesco and the little Asda, all those little stores. You might not know who owns them. But the reality is that Nisa Luca, for example, so many of you that found Nisa Luca, you can actually invest in those stores as well. So I've come to realize that some guys will come together, group of friends, put some money together, and then they have to put something together, employ somebody there, and they get like 500 every month from the store as part of their income. That's passive income. Another one I'm going to tell you quickly is investing in vending machines. You can go to places where you can have vending machines and you can just put your machine there and people will be buying from there, and you just kind of have some understanding with people that does the restocking for you and everything, and they restock for you and you continue to get your money. Now, what am I saying and why am I saying all this? I'm just throwing these examples there for you to be able to understand that you don't have to keep your 5,000, your 3,000, your 10,000 in your account doing nothing. Look for where to put your money, low risk, high yield, right? It's difficult to find them, but you can find high risk and yield on low return, low risk, depending on where you want to invest your money into, rather than you just sitting down and just complaining and saying, oh, I don't have money, I don't mind. But you have some little money, start from somewhere. It is the 1,000 that can turn to 2,000 and 2,000 can turn to 10,000. Okay, so let me give you another idea again. How do you make your money work for you? That's what I call this video. How do you make your money work for you? You can make your money work for you by looking for small businesses around your area that are thriving and be able to support them and invest into them. What do I mean? You can look for somebody that has maybe a care company, or maybe somebody that has maybe a car washing environment or something, and look at what is missing there. That is your idea. Maybe you have come to the store, like I was saying to some group of men that I spoke to. You come to a store and you realize that, okay, in this store there's no maybe African drinks there. You can speak to the person and say, oh, I realized that in your store there's no African drinks, and many of us are Africans. We come to your store to buy drinks, but we can't find what we want. What about if you create a space for me and I supply the drinks and you sell them and we kind of share the profit? What I'm giving to you is a brilliant idea. You have identified the gap. There's an idea that comes to you and says, okay, right, let's sell this thing here because we can make money off it. And what do? Bang. If the person is happy and you have introduced the idea to them, you can tell, okay, let's make a deal. And then you make a deal with them. And what you start doing is immediately you start doing that idea. You start stocking that shop for them, specifically that product. Right? You stock that product for them, get suppliers in there, you sell them for you, you share the profit with that person, or you pay them a certain amount of money to stock that product there. And whatever return you get from that product is yours. Another thing you can think about is your 1,000 pounds is a lot of money for somebody that's from Nigeria, from Ghana or Cameroon. Look for products that people buy, right? Like my wife and my cousin, they're doing. Look for products that you can buy. A small product, right? It doesn't have to be many products, maybe just one. Buy a product specifically, right, that people need, and begin to sell that product between your community. Advertise the product for them, sell the product for them. Before you know it, that product can become bingo. It could be maybe you want to sell maybe snails, or maybe stockfish, or maybe vegetable oil, or red oil, or something like that. There are different things you can sell. You can even look for maybe this type of pounding mortars in Africa that they use to pound food or to cook food, or a kind of particular thing that that you can buy. Now there's open border between UK and Nigeria on some product that you can ship in as well. So research about them as well and look for products you can ship in, and then begin to get this product in. Your 1,000 pounds can buy you a lot of product that you can start with. You can begin to buy beats, you can begin to buy African attires. All those things, they are things that you can do. They can give you passive income. All you need to understand is that your money sitting in your bank account doesn't multiply. That's the reality. Get the money to do something for you. Other things that you can do as well is invest in real estate. You don't need to have the 50,000 to 100,000 pounds to invest in real estate. One of the things I'm doing right now is I'm working with people that have some money like 10,000 pounds, and I'm telling them bring the money together, and I give them yield within 3 months to 6 months. And I invest the money in real estate, use the money to turn the money around and be able to give them some yield. Now, you might not have the opportunity everywhere. You need trusted people to do that for you. You need people that you can trust so that your money doesn't go down the drain. But these are the things that you can do with your money. So what I'm saying to you is monetizing your idea is one, right? And also investing your money in an area that will give you passive income is another thing. So think about it. Look at the gaps, things that you need that you can't find, right? Try to see how you can make those things available. If you can't find it, it's difficult for you to find. It means somebody else needs it as well. That is how you identify niche. Remember what I said. If there's a product or a service that you are looking for that you can't find easily, you are not the only person that is struggling. It means that there is a gap there. If you can look for a way to get that product available, somebody else also needs that product as well. I hope this has blessed you. Don't forget, what you are looking for is also what somebody is looking for. It's Chronicles of 1900. My name is Abraham Sunday, and I'm here to tell you how to ensure that you maximize your potential in your life. Do have a lovely one, and like, share, comment, and tell me what you think as well, because you don't know, this might just inspire somebody to begin to do something with their life. Thank you very much. Until I see you again next week, my name is Abraham Sunday, and it's Chronicles of 1900. Thank you.